Hello. Hey, Jenny. Hi,
How you doing?
everyone. How's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, despite, everything that's been going on.
There's a bit going on.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's been pretty crazy here in Sydney, well, in Australia. But it's, everywhere. Yeah, everywhere, exactly. But we finally got some sunshine today and blue skies, so that's been really amazing. And
How good's a bit of blue sky?
Oh my
Just
God.
makes everything better.
Changes everything. I woke up this morning, I was like, oh my God, it's blue skies.
Yeah.
It's sunny. I want to live today. No, just
Yeah,
joking.
someone said me it was 16 days straight of rain.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just like British drizzle, it was like proper rain.
Relentless. Yeah, it was relentless. It was crazy. It was just like sideways rain and just dumped. The streets were flooded. It was proper rain. Dumped. I was just not seeing the sun or going for a swim or doing anything for 3 weeks. I was going crazy.
Yeah.
And so I thought maybe we could have a chat about that, because I think that's kind of been a big thing, at least for myself and other people I know. It's just like, how do you deal when life throws you these punches and it's just like one thing after another? How do you stay calm and centered and at peace? And especially for me, like with what I do with teaching yoga, like being able to set a good example and teach that, but do that myself, because I almost had a meltdown the other day where I was just like, I just can't do this anymore. I just can't. All the shit's going down, and
Everyone I've spoken to has said the same. I know so many people that are just just done. They're just so done with it. And we're the lucky ones, really, right? Like, we have had a lot of rain, undoubtedly.
Yeah.
But our houses didn't get flooded.
Yes.
We're not getting bombed. There's no threat of nuclear war.
Exactly.
But it doesn't stop you, right? It doesn't stop it feeling like shit.
Exactly. It doesn't. I mean, that's the thing. And that's what I've been trying to just practice gratitude every time I get this, oh, it sucks. This thing, what's going to happen next? What next? I just am like, okay, I've just got to be grateful that, yes, our houses haven't flooded and we're alive. We're okay. We're safe. We have clean water and food and blah, blah, blah. But, and just, I've just had to accept it, because this is beyond our control. But we can't, COVID and invasions and floods. We can't do anything. I've just had to accept and let it go. But it's been really challenging. Like I said, I almost had a breakdown the other day, because it was one thing after another, and just the rain just bringing me down, and then having my retreat being canceled because it got flooded, and then I'm like, I have to refund these people, and I got to move and promoting it, just everything. I was just like, I can't even deal.
So how did you deal?
How did I deal?
How did you get yourself through it? How did you pick yourself up on the ground and dust yourself
I had to
off?
talk about it. I did talk about it. Yeah, so I did talk about it. Yeah, I had to talk about it. It always helps, because... And I also write about it as well. I journal, but if I talk about it, it does help to get it out. I just, I know. I was talking to Jason about it. He was getting annoyed at me. I'm like, I just need to talk about it and verbalize it, because if I don't, then it just builds up and festers, and then, so that helps. And I think my gratitude practices help as well. Just be grateful for everything that we do have, and that we're not we're not, it's been relatively okay here for us, and all my friends and family are okay, and just, the list goes on, but I try to practice that and just have to be like, okay, this is what's happening now. There's nothing I can do. Just accept it and let it go. Tomorrow will be a new day. And time will pass, right?
Yes.
So it's just how it is. And I feel like, the whole past few years have been kind of insane. It's just been one thing after another. I'm like, what is this life lesson? And that's another thing. I'm like, what is this life lesson?
Yeah.
What are we supposed to get out of this? And is it to be present and just be grateful for everything, be in the moment, and not take anything for granted, and just live every day like it was your last? I mean, there's all these things. I'm like, what kind of lessons coming out of this? I don't know.
That's a good way of looking at it.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Yeah. So, that's how I've been coping. And then the other thing I think is everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
So, that life lesson, suppose, ties in with that. Everything happens for a reason. So, I mean, we don't know right now, but it is. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I thought she'd be like, okay, everything works out the way it should, and this is just something that's temporary, that's happening now. It's not forever, and I know that I can either dig myself deeper and just get angry and mad, but at the end of the day, it doesn't help because there's nothing I can do.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Literally
I get to.
nothing.
That's the thing I get to.
Yeah.
You can. The shit's gonna happen anyway, right?
Yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah.
So then you can either kick your head against the wall, and try and fight against it, but you can't fight against it because it's bigger and weirder than any of us can predict or even foresee or imagine, right?
Yeah.
COVID, mosquitoes, floods, fires,
Invasions,
Russians.
I know, we're like, what the
shit's biblical, man.
I know, it's pretty crazy.
So you've kind of just got to let it wash over you, right?
Yeah, exactly. So that's how I've been kind of dealing. And yeah, meditation helps as well, but it's, all that stuff is, it's just for me, just knowing, okay, this is how it is now. It's not like it's gonna be like this forever, and just rolling with it and being present and being grateful for everything. And
yeah, it's hard though, right? When there's big waves keep coming up and down, and then you've got to what's that saying? You've got to learn to surf.
Ride the wave.
Yeah, ride the wave.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good if you can do it, but eventually those waves keep coming.
Dump you, and you're like dumped, and you're like, I can't get up.
Some days it feels like it's super hard
dumped.
to catch your breath, right? And then you just smash some wine or sit on the sofa or I don't know, TikTok. I'm watching hours of TikTok, I think, just because I'm mind-crushingly bored. It's like, oh my God.
Binge watch.
Yeah,
Netflix.
binge watch Netflix. They're kind of good, but they don't.
Yeah.
I feel like you need to verbalize it.
Yeah.
Kind of see what it is that you're sad or why that is. Understand it, which will help you set yourself free from it.
Exactly.
And allow it to just move through.
Exactly.
Rather than fester.
Exactly. And try to control it, because you just can't. Some things like this you cannot control. There's nothing you can do. It's yes, there's a lot, and you can hope and pray and that kind of thing, but as far as really control, you can't control it, so you have to just let it go, and like I said, wash over you and just let it pass. It's gonna pass.
Yeah.
But so that's how I've been kind of dealing with it, and now that the sun's out, I'm feeling much better already. It's that changes everything.
Sky, man.
It does. Blue skies, sunshine. I remember when I was at uni, and when winter, because I lived in Colorado, and it get really cold and snowy, and it's still sunny, but I still would get seasonal depression.
Yeah, it's big in the UK.
Yeah.
So they just have
there's
no blue sky. There's just no sky. It's that weird sort of white wash of a ceiling that gets put over you. And it's just what?
I know.
It gets you down, man.
Totally.
And now I've been away too long with this big, I feel like the Australian sky is bigger than anyone else, and it's just, it's pretty good.
Yeah. So I had definitely feeling a bit of that seasonal depression a little bit,
Yeah.
But now I feel like things are lifting, and I'm still keeping positive, as much as sometimes it's hard. I'm still trying to maintain that positivity and be like, all right, we got this.
I've struggled this week.
Yeah,
I
have
been
too.
that positive. I've lost machine.
Yeah.
I've gone to the beach and had hard, cold stares at the sea.
You're just why? I know. Yeah, that's.
But,
it has been hard this week. Yeah, I have to admit too. I'm usually a very positive person, as you know, as most people know. I'm very positive.
Yeah,
but today it was hard this week. Like I said, the other day I was having a meltdown, a total breakdown. I was like, I just can't do it anymore. I can't hold my shit together. I can't I can't do this.
So what do we say the good things are?
So gratitude and
write
just
it down.
Yeah, journal it, verbalize it, and I think just know and just accepting and knowing that the time's going to pass.
Yeah.
Let it go. There's nothing you can do. So accept, let it go, and let it pass through you, and it's going to go away. Time's going to pass. So that's kind of what's been keeping me afloat, and just seeing, like I said, just the beautiful blue skies and the sunshine's helped a lot too.
Yeah. And seeing the good. You can see the good still, even if it's raining.
Exactly.
There's still good shit that happens. You'll still get fun clouds or exciting lightning or all of that sort of stuff. So there is good in there. You've just got to be able to see it, which is so hard sometimes.
So hard, I know. I'm thinking, but we're gonna have the grass is gonna be so beautiful and green and so lush. And I was thinking that the other day. Okay, it's gonna be all lush and nice and yeah. So there's exactly trying to see the goodness and what it will what can come. Yeah. But it's
hard to climb out of that hole though, eh?
It is like once you get in there
in the funk. Gotta free the funk.
Shake it out, exactly. And like shake off that funk. It's not doesn't serve anyone and that's the other thing I noticed because like when I start to get like that, it affects not only me but people around me as well. 100%. And it's like
Yeah, and then you're just like bleh.
I know, exactly. And it's good when people call you out on your shit too. I think it's good. Then you're like, oh, okay, wake up call. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like
I was talking to someone about this the other day. Let me know your thoughts. Because they were like, the same as us, feeling a bit shit and a bit sad about everything. But then they were like, but obviously there's wars going on, all this stuff.
Yeah.
And I said, that's true. There's obviously no denying there are always people that are going to be worse off than us, even without the wars. Like people struggle on the daily way worse than we do.
Yeah.
But it doesn't diminish the feelings, right? Like... they're still your feelings, and that's a feeling that you've got to work with or get rid of.
Yeah.
And so, like, be sad, but admit it and don't let it sit and fester and grow. Like,
exactly.
Like a damp, mouldy carpet.
Exactly.
In a Sydney apartment.
I know a lot of apartments here. But yeah, that's the thing. It's like you can, don't dwell in on, I mean, like, yes, I think it's okay to be sad and to show emotions. I think it's a good thing, but show your emotion. But don't try not to get stuck in that funk and like, dwell in it because
even in the rougher seas we float.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I know we do. We ride that wave.
It's all a wave.
Yeah, but it's definitely been an interesting time and an interesting few years and now I'm just like, what now? What's going to happen now?
Kill mosquitoes.
Exactly. What now? I'm like, I guess what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? Like, okay, we can do this. We can get through this, right?
Sorry. Yeah.
You're like, we got this. We got this.
Come on, let's go to the beach.
I know, exactly. But I mean, all in all, like, I do feel like pretty... And another thing I've realized is, like, just how I take things for granted, like the sunshine and blue skies, because we're just so used to that here in Sydney, especially around this time of year. Not having it is just like, I'm like, okay, now I'm so, like, really appreciate that, like you said, like, in the UK, in England, when you don't have that, you just kind of get used to it. Sense of novelty, and now you're so used to it, you're so acclimated, so it really makes you appreciate the small things, the little things. Like
I know how there are so many people now that have been like smashed by the floods or the Ukrainian stuff, or like just general ill health, and then it's like all of it. If there is a lesson, perhaps it's that any of this can get taken away in an instant. Yeah. And so just do your best. Make the most.
100%. Yeah. Live your life to the fullest. Be a good human, do it like...
A good human.
Yeah, I know. Take care of yourself, It's like, this is, Yeah.
Shit changes real quick.
It does. It does change mighty quick when you least expect it. You're like, wow.
Yes, enjoy it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. Be in the moment. But I think that was good. Anything else you want to add to that?
No, I don't feel like I added anything. So,
you always add lots of value.
Thanks,
always
bench.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. Thanks.
Yeah, no, it's fun. We just thought, gosh, it's been a while since we podcasted, and I was like, this has definitely been on my mind, and I hope I don't know if it's been for you as well, but I feel like...
Yeah, hopefully you're doing okay and you're staying safe.
Exactly. So stay safe, peeps, and have an amazing weekend. Enjoy the sunshine, and... All right, so nice. Yay.
Thanks.
All right, we'll check in with you next time. Have an amazing day, weekend, and we'll see you later. Bye. Bye.
Oh yeah, 15 minutes is your cutoff.